Hey everybody, Emma here, also known as 8vinyllow, bringing you all another video. Today's video, I want to show you some of my favorite garage and estate sale vinyl record finds. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video highlighting some of my favorite thrift store vinyl finds. They were $1, $1.75, and all of them were in amazing condition. So I have some luck when it comes to finding records outside of a record store for a cheap price in great condition. And I also have luck not only at the thrift store, but also garage sales and estate sales. And again, really it all comes down to, I guess, yes, luck, but the best tips that I can give you, and I talked about this in the thrift store vinyl finds video, is two things: persistence and patience. 9 times out of 10, you're going to strike out, whether it's a garage sale, an estate sale, a thrift store, even at your local record store, right? Sometimes you go in there and you're kind of flipping through the same stuff and there's nothing really that interesting. So you need patience and you need persistence and also time to do some of this stuff. Most of the garage sale finds and thrift store finds occurred during the summer months. So didn't have school, I wasn't working, and I had the time to go do that. So here are some of my favorite garage sale and estate sale vinyl finds. Now, all of these range probably somewhere between, if I can remember correctly, $1 and maybe like $4. Estate sales usually price their records around like $4 or $5, so those are a little different, but sometimes even garage sales too, but sometimes, you know, for whatever reason, people price it at $1, and a lot of the time it's just because I guess they don't necessarily know what they have, or they're cleaning out their basement or whatever it is and trying to get rid of them. So boo on them, but yay for us, the people who end up finding them. So we'll kind of go through. You've probably seen these before if you go back to videos from a year or almost 2 years ago. I kind of show you these records when I did actually pick them up. So some of these will be repeats, but it's always fun kind of going back and re-exploring what I found at a garage or an estate sale. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to kick off with a supergroup find. This was a very fun find for the collection. The Traveling Wilburys, again, supergroup. This is volume 1. Fantastic condition. This was $1. Of course, supergroup with George Harrison, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty. I'm wearing my Tom Petty shirt. Jeff Lynne and Bob Dylan. It does not get better than that. I mean, come on. So like I said, I picked this up for $1 in a pretty good haul. This came out in 1988. But I picked this up for $1 in a pretty good haul, which I'll show you a couple more records from that haul. And I'm kicking myself because I forget the story, and I'll try not to take up too much time, but someone's like brother moved and left all of the records, and the lady didn't know what to do with them, and she literally just had her entire house filled with boxes and boxes of records for $1, like amazing records. And for some reason, 1, I didn't get there early, so it was pretty picked over, but 2, I mean, it obviously wasn't completely picked over because I got really good records for $1. But I'm kind of kicking myself now that I think about it. I'm like, man, I should have gotten there early. I can't remember what kept me from getting there at like 7 or 8, but I went there like a half hour later and it was pretty picked. So it makes you think what was there before you got there. So, but Traveling Wilburys, fantastic pickup. It came with, let me take this out. Came with the insert, and then I'll show you the label for my label peeps. There you go. Custom center label. So, great $1 find. All right, from 1985, movie soundtrack, original motion picture soundtrack. This was a fun find. I know this is sought after, especially in the soundtrack world. The Breakfast Club, fantastic 80s movie. It doesn't get better than this. Like I said, 1985. The pressing that I have, I'm pretty sure is original. So, let you look at that. All right. And this was also $1 and in extremely good condition. It does have that cut off right here, but that's okay. So, cool find. Really the only song I like on here is the Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds. The rest of the soundtrack's kind of meh. But, you know, it's a must-have. So, added this. Actually, this movie was filmed in Des Plaines, Illinois. There's a fun fact for you. And if I remember correctly, the high school that they filmed it at turned into a police station. I don't know if it still is, but I know that it did at some point. So, anyway, there's your fun fact of the day. Moving on, we have, check this out here, one of my favorite album covers of all time, The Mighty Groundhogs by the Groundhogs. I've talked about them a handful of times, so I won't bore you with the same information again, but I just love this comic book cover. Oh, it's so cool. Believe that this artwork was made by, created by Neil Adams. I don't know if that sounds correct. I might be wrong. But the Groundhogs, you know, started as a major kind of British blues band. It has one of my favorite guitarists, T.S. McPhee, fantastic. And then started to kind of explore the realm of progressive rock. So, but this album in particular is extremely socially and politically motivated, which, you know, I enjoy. Talks about, like, pollution and overpopulation and other aspects of politics and religion. So it's very good. Very good listen. And then it did come with the inner sleeve. Oh, well, that was just pink. But kind of like the comic book chat bubbles. And here is the United Artists label. Okay. Moving on, this was a garage sale find for $1. We have Fleetwood Mac English Rose. Of course, I wasn't going to pass this up. Now, it's kind of beat a little bit on the spine. You can see there's some wear. There's just some general wear around here. But it is the yellow Epic label. So, fantastic British blues compilation with early Fleetwood Mac. You can see the picture of the group back there. So good. John McVie, Peter Green, obviously Mick Fleetwood, Danny Kerwin, Jeremy Spencer, best of the best. And when this compilation was released, it included songs off of Mr. Wonderful, and even some songs off of Then Play On, which I do not believe was released yet. So, very, very cool. Perfect for me. I was not going to pass it up for $1, and it's in great condition. All right, next one, also $1 from the same sale that I got the Traveling Wilburys from. We have, I'm just going to keep that on. We have The Best of Cream, another perfect album for me, but it's a promo copy. White label promo. So again, these are my favorite pickups. I don't necessarily know if they are the best, right? Some of you may think of other garage sale finds, you know, I showed them in videos and think, why didn't you add this? But for me, like Groundhogs, Cream, Fleetwood Mac, all of those are very important to me and important bands and special bands. So that's kind of why I'm showing them, and why they're my favorite. But a promo, Best of Cream, white label, very cool. Perfect for me. Okay, next is the album that took a very long time to come out, Bob Dylan and the band Basement Tapes. This was an album that, like, took years to come out, I think, and, you know, some of the songs that were on here were recorded, like, 10 years prior, or something crazy, and then those tracks were, like, bootleg, and they were, like, legal issues, so this took a while to come out. But this was also part of the Cream and Traveling Wilburys haul. So if you can get Bob Dylan for $1, you're in good shape. Okay, next is Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies. But more importantly, this was $1 at a garage sale. It comes with, oops, I can turn this around. Comes with the $1 billion bill. I'll take that out. So pretty cool. When I opened it up, I was not expecting to see that in there, to be completely honest with you. I know that that is difficult to find. And then it also came with, and I don't know if there was anything else that was supposed to be in there, but it came with these cards, fully intact. So yeah, that was a pretty cool find. Just gonna put this off to the side. Okay, I remember comments about this pickup, also part of the Cream Traveling Wilburys vinyl haul. Nuggets compilation. I remember everybody typing in the comments when I picked this up and showed this. Nuggets for $1? Like, couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it either. So, this was actually there the second time I went back. It wasn't there the first time I went. I'm crazy. So, I went to this sale. And then, you know, when you go home and the sale's still going on and you're like kicking yourself, especially when you have an addiction like this with records and finding them for the low, and you realize, what if I miss something? And so your brain's going and it's only like a 20-minute drive. So I went back later in the day. This was there. I promise you this was not there before. So either they had pulled out more boxes throughout the day or whatever it was. But I'm so happy I went back because this was there and I got it for $1. So, fantastic condition for Nuggets. Okay, a couple more. This was at an estate sale. I think I paid like $4 or $5 for this, but still a great deal. King Crimson, In the Wake of Poseidon, their second studio album from 1970, I believe. Show you the Atlantic label. Great find for the price and in fantastic condition. And then last but not least, here's my all-time favorite find and probably best garage and estate sale vinyl finds. This was at an estate sale for $1. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, half-speed mastering. This specific release, I think this half-speed master came out in sometime in the 80s. 82 or 85. Can't remember now. $1. It is beautiful. Just gorgeous. And it sounds wonderful. So, I don't know what happened there. But, that was luck. And I grabbed it and you can see like the people behind me waiting to like go dig through them. Just like eyeing me down. I don't blame them. All right. But anyway, so those are my 10 favorite garage and estate sale vinyl finds. Like I said, persistence and patience. Just got to keep checking, keep trying, and then hopefully you can come across some cool gems too. So let me know in the comments below what fantastic records and lucky records you found at a garage or an estate sale. But that's all for this video, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I will see you for my next video. Bye, guys.